It doesn't take much. Only about a tablespoon of acetone evaporated inside a 44-gallon drum creates enough vapor to make it explosive. At this kayak manufacturing shop, welding on an empty acetone drum cost a fiberglass worker his life. This is what happened. A worker wanted to make a shop cart from this empty acetone drum. The fiberglass worker offered to weld casters onto the drum for him. To prepare the drum for welding, the worker rinsed out the drum with water and turned it upside down to drain. He replaced the lid's bung caps, then used a grinder to clean 4 areas for the welds. The fiberglass worker started to weld but had trouble. He asked the shop's owner to check the welder's settings. The owner performed a test weld on the lid. He adjusted the welder's settings and gave the welding gun back. The fiberglass worker then attempted to weld on a caster by making a tack weld. As he began a second weld, the welding arc burned through the lid. Acetone vapor inside the drum ignited, exploding and throwing the worker across the room. He would later die from his injuries. Lab testing of the fluid remaining in the drum showed that the drum, even though it had been rinsed, contained enough residual acetone to become explosive. Choosing to reuse a drum that once held flammable substances can be a big mistake. Time and again, workers have welded or used torches to cut drums, often with lethal consequences. Welding, cutting, and grinding are examples of hot work that can initiate fires or explosions. If you can, avoid hot work on drums. If you must go ahead, do a risk assessment to identify any potential dangers. With the acetone drum, this would have included checking the precautions in the MSDS for acetone. The MSDS, as well as a label on the drum, warned against welding on or near the drum. Follow the manufacturer's instructions for flammable substances. Don't weld or do any other hot work if the instructions say not to. If the instructions allow hot work, set up safe work procedures such as how to clean the drum and how to test for residues. Train and supervise workers in the procedures so that they know the risks and the precautions. Learn from the tragedy that occurred in this workplace. Before welding, cutting, or grinding on a drum, know what's been inside it and whether it's a danger.